the training ground. There's a place in this walk that the Spirit of the Lord leads us to that can be called a training ground. It is a spiritual place, a spiritual terrain where we do not know, but our teacher does. He trains us in ways that are unfamiliar to us so that we may learn a new way. In this particular place, I was shown this to be the training in righteousness unto holiness. I saw two different lifestyles used as an example. Example number one was a person who was crippled to the extent that it took over their lifestyle. This person was in a wheelchair, and every decision in their life was being made to accommodate this condition. This way of life had fully taken them over to the point they were settled in as a cripple. Example number two was a person who walked in uprightness before the Lord. He came to this cripple in the chair. He was glowing, it seemed, and his life was fully given over to God. He was living in the truth of the gospel and the truth of the light. When this type of person approached the cripple, the demonic influence of the life that was suggesting to the cripple that this was how you'll always be immediately drew back off the cripple and was confronted with the power of the truth in the proper way of living. And the lie was exposed for what it is. Then I heard the Lord tell me, this is how Jesus walked, and this is why he could say to the cripples, get up and walk. He showed me that the way of Christ was living and walking rooted in the truth of all things, truth of God, truth of his entire purpose for mankind. This training ground is a place where the Lord trains us in the truth of himself. We learn his ways, the disciplines of the faith and the truth, which is the way unto life.